In the cultivation of plants, it is commonplace to scout for pests, but for a number of reasons, pests can still exist undetected, and sometimes this results in the overabundance of said pest and the death of one or multiple plants. Terminally damaged plants often have advanced signs of disease symptoms and multiple stages of pest life cycles, which makes them an excellent place to sample and study those populations, especially if they are unfamiliar. In the following video, I detail the assessment of 2 hydroponically grown Gerbera that have succumbed to both pest and disease pressure. To give you context, at this time, the facility raising this Gerbera was suffering an epidemic of several fusarial species, as well as Geotrichum candidum. I was able to formulate a succinct, comprehensive treatment strategy by identifying and disrupting all mutualistic relationships and various modes of infestation. Having a familiarity with a wide range of organisms, both pestiferous and benign, I was able to focus on controlling the real threats and not become concerned with unimportant targets. From the onset, the heart and nearby petioles of the subject display apparent signs of infestation by some sort of larval arthropod. Despite this, the leaves and stems appear healthy and green on coloration, which might not more obviously signal distress. Upon closer inspection, there are 3 beetle species immediately visible, all from the family Nitidulidae. You may notice small gray organisms. These are columbola, or springtails, and are benign detrivores. Nitidulidae are also called sap beetles, and often eat rotting plant or fungal matter among a wide assortment of other foodstuffs. These species are attracted to the volatile compounds associated with wounded tissues as well as decay, and will feed on wounds. As vectors of pathogens like Fusarium, they exacerbate wounds and infect plants with the very fungi on which the adults will then lay their eggs. If you would like to know more about these beetles and how to treat them, more information can be found under the Nitidulidae playlist I created. The presence of these beetles represent a mode for fungi like Fusarium to spread. The beetles are long-lived, highly reproductive, and can fly a moderate distance, increasing the likelihood that pathogens will take hold in plants that are even slightly damaged. Further, the number of late instar larvae, adults, and extent of damage indicates that this presence is not new, and many more plants may become lethally infected, making control a serious priority.